During our Farm Basics time today, we're going to talk about why farmers occasionally burn their ditches.
Well, they certainly wouldn't burn ditches on a day like today. It's really windy out today, but on a day that
Let's hope they don't burn ditches
on a day that
today.
it's calm, they may consider burning some ditches. And it is a common practice in many areas for a few different reasons. So we wanted to talk about why they're going to do that.
Okay, so first of all, like on our own farm, we think an awful lot about snow getting across the roads. One of the things you may not think about if, let's say, you live in town, is that farmers often have to push their own snow, not just by their house or in their farmyard, but on the roads as well. So on our farm for years, we've had to clean roughly 1.5 miles worth of road almost every time it snows, because it's very common for the township to take a couple of days before they get out there, because they have a lot to do, and we get it. It's no big deal. We have our own equipment. It's fine. But what we worry about with these ditches is if the grass gets real tall, well, all of a sudden that creates a little bit of a snow fence, and now there's a lot more snow that piles up on the road and a lot more work that we have to do.
Well, and if you think about that, okay, how do I eliminate this? Well, you could mow the grass, and in many areas that's what happens. We see townships and also local farmers will mow the grass. Many times they'll even bale it up and use it for livestock feed, which is great. But some of these ditches are pretty rough or pretty steep,
right,
and it's just impossible to do that. Burning the ditch offers a way to get that done without any long-term damage to the ditch. This is the real key here. You're just burning off the dead grass on top of the ground. You're not killing the root system underneath. It's really more of a flash fire.
Yeah, so it is kind of interesting. Quite often we see great grass growth after the ditch has gotten burned, because what happens a lot of times is in that ditch there's all this grass that has kind of piled up over the years, all the old residue, and it's hard for those new shoots to get started every spring. Well, if that grass has been burned away, all that extra stuff burned away, now right away in the spring the grass gets up and gets started a little earlier.
The other thing is these ditches are often where weed problems for next year's crop starts. It's where insects will a lot of times lay eggs and overwinter, those kinds of things. So you can wipe out weeds, insects, and diseases many times by burning off that ditch. So it's not something where farmers are going to burn off every ditch in the county, but when there are some ditches that they do need to burn, this is one of the side benefits.
So once again, if you do see some ditches burning around your area this fall, now you understand why the farmer's doing it. Number one, in a lot of areas, it's about the snow. But then, like Darren said, certainly it can be to just get the grass started earlier in the spring or to kill off weeds, insects, or diseases.
Well, one of the weeds that you may see out in those ditches is our weed of the week. Can you identify this week's weed?